Selling EP charges 3 yet? Nope. Not that I can afford them because I'm freaking broke. I'm glad to see you didn't delay. Sal, no security detail this time around. That's right, it's rare to see you without that bodyguard of yours. Lau, was it? I have him running an errand for me. We of Heiwei have been a tad busier than usual, you see. Besides, those blood-drunk fiends aren't in the city at the moment. That means I can walk underneath the blue sky splendor without a care in the world. You're as dubious as ever. When I think of Heiwei's youngest and sharpest manager, I don't think sunshine and rainbows, that's for sure. As well, you shouldn't. Neither of us have time to spare, so allow me to cut straight to the chase. The truth of the matter is, I received a message from Master Yin last night, one stating that our long-term contract was being terminated. Oh, well. And my oh my, if you could have only seen the incredulous look on my face. Tried my hardest to have Master Yin reconsider, but alas, no such luck. How troubling, how very troubling indeed. Oh yeah? How does any of this pertain to us? What exactly happened at the southern shore of Lake Elm yesterday? Why do you ask? You caught wind that we went there, which means you know that we ran into Yin. Indeed, I am also aware that members of Ouroboros and the Bracer Guild were present too. Do tell me, what happened to Master Yin? We're under no obligation to tell you anything. Should I take it to mean something befell her after all? Don't let his mind games get to you, Ellie. One slip of the tongue and wait. Well, aren't you a sly dog? Interesting, it's as I suspected. Perhaps I should... I missed it. I missed it. Dang it. I missed it. Interesting. It's as I suspected. Perhaps I should be calling her Mistress Yin instead. May I presume that she utilized the art of Ne Gong to alter her ki and physique. Given her extreme physical prowess, her success on the stage comes as no surprise. Darn it. I did have an inkling, so I researched the schedules of Arkansas and its associates. Whenever Master Yin would refuse our request, it happened to coincide with the troops' performance dates. But dear oh dear, at last my hunch has been verified. Thanks to all of you, of course. What do you plan to do with her? For the time being, absolutely nothing. As I'm the only one within Heiwei who is currently aware of this, I thought perhaps I could blackmail her. Alas, with the Bracer Guild in the know as well, silencing the lot of you, here and now wouldn't be of much use. Even tasteless jokes have a time and place, you know. If that's all you had to say, you'll have to excuse us, we're busy. Oh, you don't have to be like that. I'll offer you some good news as a reward for the valuable information you've given. You're looking for Mr. Orlando, yes? I believe he was sighted along the Mains Mountain Path 3 hours ago. Really? We have specialized units for the purpose of monitoring the Red Constellation. I received the intel from them. How convenient. Could we ask you to be more specific about his location? He was spotted to the south of the waterfall where the CGF has its defenses posted. From there, he used a rope to scale down the side of a raised cliff nearby. After that, my men suspended their surveillance out of a fear of being noticed. Lloyd. I'll hand it to you. That's exactly the kind of info we needed. Thank you, Sal. You have our gratitude. Now, no need for that. Your success only benefits us in the end. See to it that you don't fall in battle alongside Mr. Orlando. Strength of your adversaries is, shall we say, immeasurable. Keep that in mind. Alright, let's get a hold of the Chief's Enigma. After that, we head for the Mains Mountain Path. Okay, Roger. Victoria. Now, there's still time. We have to catch up to him. Must say, I do enjoy watching such naive yet passionate exploits. Now then, our dire straits soon approach us. We've no recourse but to use every tool at our disposal if we're to survive. Did we call the chief? On little chief. The heck was that? I'm gonna go speak to Arios. He's somewhere over here. Where art thou, Arios? There's a person over there, but that's not Arios. You can't see it from here, but right over that way, the CGF is fighting to protect us. To think such a horrible tragedy is hiding just past that beautiful horizon breaks my heart. Can I fast travel from here? No? Are you Arios? I know you're here. At least you were here. I definitely got this one. Just making sure you didn't have anything like to sell or whatever. And I could talk to her, but you know. It doesn't matter. Let's go to the Bracer Guild. Yeah. Went there and he wasn't there. And by that I mean I didn't have access to any of the floors where he would be. Go sleep. I need to talk to the chief. And I got a lead on Randy's trail, eh? Nice work. All that's left for you is to haul his stubborn booty back here. I've sent dragging your feet now. Hurry up and before that chucklehead gets himself killed. We will. Chucklehead. Why didn't we think to use the dog? Jaegers are experts at exploiting terrain, exercise extreme caution when treading upon their territory, so he says. Thank you, Zeke. That's good advice. We're going to want to keep from fighting the Jaegers head on if we can help it. I feel like the dog should have been the first clue, or the first thing that they were going to go for. How do I get to, here we go. Mains is the Mains Mountain Pass. Let's go see if we can take the car. Let's go to the cathedral real quick. Raised cliff south of the waterfall. It must be the one across the suspension bridge. Correct. Our target location should be around that area. CGF is stationed nearby, so we'll have to slip past them. Agreed. We don't have time to explain our situation right now. Suppose you're right. Let's keep moving, everyone, off to the suspension bridge. Let's see if Reese has any new information for us. Oh, wow, I guess I've taken up post along Maine's mountain path. My position in the Gralsritter, however, forbids me from intervening in any official capacity. You have to forgive me for being unable to aid you during this crisis. Shame, you are very capable in combat, Reese. Having the assistance of a member of the Gralsritter with us would have been reassuring. That much is true. Though on the other hand, the ones waiting for us to up that path are real monsters, no doubt. Don't feel guilty, Reese. You staying here and keeping everyone safe is more than enough. Leave Mains to us and the CGF. We'll try to get this sorted out. Understand. Please be safe out there, everyone. Get in the car. You know, because I'm curious, I'll go up to the doll studio too. I don't think it's gonna do anything. Maybe a waste of time, but, you know, check it out. There's that raised cliff right before the waterfall. Just as Sal's intel described. Let's move. Ah, they're not gonna let me do it. Use sucker fools. You must have used this rope to rappel off the ledge, or the edge. There's no telling what could be down that way, though. Right, it looks like it leads straight into the middle of a gorge. I know, but this is the only way we're gonna catch up to him. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Where are we? It would seem the shaft we came down through leads to an old tunnel network. It may connect to the mine we were sealed in a while back. And I think that lines up, geographically speaking. This path leads to the mine outside of Mainz. That could give Randy a means of emerging behind the Jaeger's defense line. That would make this the ideal path for him if he was looking to take them by surprise. Scanning. Since that Randy has already passed through here, luckily the tunnel network ahead is not too complex. Should be able to proceed without losing our bearings. Good to know. Alright team, let's catch up to Randy. Yes, Roger. Alonzi. It really is annoying that everybody has to say, give their 2 cents, Let's go down into the mountain path. Okay, yes, right, understood. You guys are a little weak. Now riled, she swung open her hotel room door with more force than she was used to letting out. Perhaps she overdid it. On the other side, with a somewhat startled expression, hands behind his back, was Cyril. I'm now on track to story progress. Yep. But I'm still in the dark about a great many things, Mr. JRPG. It'll take more than your puns to brighten up this area. Black boots. Forget overall guns. Chests have everything you could need. Lock, stock, and barrel. Black boots. I don't think that's useful on anybody. Nope. Give that to Randy when he comes back. All over the track. As I come back. A little bit of Busta Rhymes right there. I'm hungry. Also, we got our burst meter back. What direction to go? Let's just go check this out real quick. All right. Not a chain. Well, that wouldn't be off the chain. I guess it was off the chain. Seeing as we didn't get the chain. Just got a piece of the chain. Oh, you sucker fool. Now I have to work hard for this. Ooh, 100. It took years to perfect my bellberry juice cocktail recipe. I always knew I could get over the barrier. Save before this. Ooh, that's a monster I haven't fought yet. Go ahead and do a burst. Really? Set up Lloydo for one of these. And with that boom shakalaka. Detection. Help us. Our tunnel has been occupied by the Red Chestellation, the strongest Jaeger Corps in all of Chestern Zumeria. Detection. Place. Yes! Yes! Alright, but what do I get rid of? Let's get rid of Septium. Well, actually, hold on. What happens when I get rid of Septium Bane for this? Nothing. Nothing at all. Unfortunately, it's not too useful here. But, you know, we're taking it. It only took, how many hours? How far are we? 38 hours? Be able to see treasure chest locations? Honestly, it should have been something at the very beginning. Throwing that out there. Good morning, he stammered out a little too loudly to match Genevieve's fire. He then recollected himself in an effort to reset the mood between them. Would you like to have breakfast with me? Wow, that didn't kill you. It's a Toidle. Seems like I'm gonna have to work hard for this. Alright, water. Ooh, he needed that. How is Lloyd doing more damage on a crit? What's going on here? 796. Wow. He has 6 more strength than you? What is going on? Crazy. How is this possible? He's a level ahead. Oh. You suckafoo. Yeah. Ice Hammer! Story of my life. I was placed here, had that item put in me, you opened me, and then the chest is history. Maybe I should wasn't that equipped on Randy? I think it is equipped on Randy. We didn't get his stuff back. I think I'm gonna get rid of this for her. I need to give her some, like, great stuff, and this just doesn't line up with great stuff. Let's give you a CP up auto. Yeah, 80% evasion, sucker. Mobius. On closer inspection, you see a chessboard in the chest. You move the white rook to e4. Chestmate. Mobius. Increases potency of healing items. Activates when using items in battle. EP, HP, recovery multiplied by 1.5. Increases item range. Activates when using items in battle. So this one I've learned has some very overpowered uses to it, depending on what items you can use. But I don't think there's any items like that in this game. But like, you know, a double CP burger, or a CP burger, or a double burger that has CP. I goofed that one a big time. You know, being able to give CP to like everybody in the party or something like that. You know, it's kind of crazy. Interesting things that you can do with these. So Mobius is interesting. It also starts off at level 3, which is quite nice because a lot of the other ones didn't really get that opportunity. I read this already, right? Yes. Oh my gosh, big damage. Oh, yeah, defense down. Probably accounts for it. I would not, she responded flatly. Cyril always took care to ask this, even if she rarely agreed to it. He frowned. If you don't mind, I have urgent business of my own to attend to while we're here alone. And we're here alone. Alone in the dark. This bridge looks like it's going to fall down. Oh my goodness. From above. What the? Something strange about their readings. These are no ordinary monsters. The pincer attack. Here they come. Oh. Glad I, whatchamacallit. Blade Cougar. You can use burst for this. I'm okay with that. Oh, you're in the party. Whoa. Could use a bigger spell than that, actually. Good damage. Have someone else handle that. Wasn't expecting to burn through the whole of my burst gauge, but then again, I do have slightly unoptimal party. Only slightly. What was with them? They were crazy strong. They seemed to be trained just like the warhounds. Except they weren't hounds at all. They were felines. Could they have belonged to the Red Constellation? Possibly. Jaeger Corps are known for using military monsters. True, but Ravash's old warhounds don't hold a candle to how ferocious these were. Yes, and they seemed more coordinated too. Find it hard to believe that pincer attack was a coincidence. Regardless, let's thank our lucky stars we were able to defeat them. The exit shouldn't be much farther. Let's keep moving. Right. Oh my gosh. Everybody didn't give their 2 cents? What is this? When they stopped for a cutscene here, I thought the bridge was gonna give out or something like that. You know, it looks like something's gonna happen to that bridge. Ah, that gate. I remember that. This is it. We're near the entrance of the old mine. Thank goodness. I'm glad we made it here in one piece. We still haven't found Randy, though. Where is he? The skirmishing hasn't started yet, or started. There may be time to catch up to him yet. An explosion. It came from just outside the exit. I also hear a firefight in the distance. Randy. We have to go. Yes, sir. Will we make it in time? That's why the recharge station's at the beginning of this mine. I was wondering why it was there. I was like, it was strangely placed. You know, like, why would we need one here? There's no boss here. This is why. Make sure our formation's not goofed. What? No way, Commander Randolph. Disperse. Avoid grouping up. Too slow. Commander hasn't lost his edge. Hey, send in the Cougars. Nice try, boys. Berserker! Oh, crap. The Red Reaper. Don't falter, attack him in waves. You're kidding me. He's overwhelming them. I can hardly believe my eyes. This is what Randy's been holding back, his real skill in battle. Well, would you look at that? Guess he didn't need our help after all. I stand corrected. This situation just got a little more hairy. What? Looking good there, Dolphy. Surely. I knew you still had it in you. You're still not really my style, but I gotta admit, you were pretty cool just now. I didn't ask for your opinion. What makes you think I'd want anything to do with a man-eating tiger like you? That stings, you know. But hey, since we're already here, why don't we have a little bit of fun? Dang, yeah, I thought so. You're still pretty dull after locking yourself in the shed for so long. Guess this is where you peak, huh? Darn it, you seriously managed to master Testarossa. I'm not the same little kitten you taught way back when, Dolphy. Get that into your thick skull already. Hey, is that the S-Craft? That is the S-Craft. That's something good. Not the best you got, Dolphy. I was barely getting warmed up. Well, whatever. I already found myself a better playmate anyway. Screw you. If you ask me, you should just come back and let Daddy whip you into fighting shape again. Once you get some of your mojo back, you'll finally be ready to become the next war god. But I can always take an arm and a leg for good measure first. Randy. Whoa, Nelly. Not bad. Might be a nice palate cleanser after. Ha! Boyd. You're a lot saucier than you look, Detective Boy. Didn't anyone ever teach you that a gentleman doesn't force himself on a lady? One glance is all I need to know that I can't hold back. I've accepted S-rank wanted monster requests less dangerous than you. You got that right, sugar. Stop, get away from her. No way those tonfos are gonna hold up. Well, obviously. Ooh, where did you come from? Great. Should have known playing dirty wouldn't do much against her. Commander, this Orlando. You guys. Okay, okay. If you want to horse around that bad, I don't mind playing along for a bit. You better show me a good time. Here she comes. Quite like your lives depend on it. Oh boy. Oh, and you're gonna start off with a crit? And I don't have, whatchamacallit? Mach gun. Guess that's supposed to be machine gun. Watadu, Watadu. Let's see. We're gonna have to S-craft. How about we blue breaker into Lloyd? No, it's probably better if we do Wazy's S-craft. Yeah. Alright, we haven't seen Blue Breaker, so I need to not skip this one. Alright. I guess that was Deadly Heaven, too. I don't know if we've seen that. Aha! Our frontliners are a little more beefy than that. Okay. Do a raging spin. Run it, Lloyd. Go ahead and get this analyze going. Alright, she wields a custom orbital rifle named Testarossa. Okay, you don't need to do anything crazy here. You done goofed. There's nothing I can do about her, but... No. Sure, we'll do this. Alright, there wasn't an instant death. I have that going for me. Doesn't matter. That misses. A little disappointing. I think she has like, what, 80% hit percentage on top of what is normally normal. I have to S-craft here with somebody. I mean, maybe I don't have to, but... I'll accept this. Just to get rid of it. That way I can save an S-craft. That's disappointing. You can't make it there anyways, so you might as well heal. I'm kind of afraid of AoE happening, so let's just move over there. No idea what she just did there. Evasion's not really coming in handy against those attacks. Lloydo to Elo. Alright, so defense down is pretty good. There we go. Should've went for a speed down right there. Looks like she might die right here, though. Got her. Well, this is what it's like to fight a top-class Jaeger. No, I didn't go through all my training just to lose to her. I'll hand it to you guys, I'm impressed, but only a little. That made for a decent appetizer before the main course, at least. Huh? How did you guys get in there? Second Lieutenant Murray, who came for us? Yes, the commander received a call from your chief. The enemy force is in our sights. Move in and sweep them out. Prioritize the retaking of mains and civilian safety above all else. Yes, ma'am. I've been guessing that this is just a diversion to lure the CGF away so that top dog Scarlet Ogre can go do something else somewhere else. This has been my thought when they did the initial attack. I'll catch you guys later. But don't worry, I have a feeling we'll be seeing a lot more of each other real soon. Right. I swear, I take my eyes off you for a second and you pull something like this. We'll handle those Jaegers from here. I'd appreciate it if the rest of you could make sure Randy doesn't try any more stupid stunts. Loud and clear. Consider it done. That's finally over. At last, we can take a moment to breathe. Randy? Everything all right? You didn't get hurt or anything, did you? Lloyd, answer me one question. What in the heck were you thinking? Randy? Randy, why? Don't you get it? You just stepped into a war zone like it was nothing. You're not a Jaeger, not a soldier. You've never spilled anyone's blood. Yet you waltzed right in here. Can't you see just how dangerous that was? Randy. Don't think this excludes you, Mademoiselle Ellie, or you either, Teotot. And you, Noelle, Wazy, you two understand the risks better than they do. I can't stop for the life of me to get why you didn't stop them. But you, Lloyd, where the heck do you get off calling yourself a leader after pulling this crap? What in Adios' name were you thinking, putting your team's lives on the line at a time like this? You don't know what you're talking about. Lloyd, what are you? I didn't come here to risk the lives of my teammates. I came here to save one. I mean, really, see ya? Did you seriously think that scrap of paper was going to justify you leaving our lives forever? I always knew. Someone like me had no business getting close to you guys in the first place. My hands are drenched in blood. The lives I've taken, they weren't all soldiers. I didn't think twice about using an innocent village as bait, to bait our enemies. Every time I look in your eyes, I see him. The guy whose life I took away, even though he did nothing to deserve it. This is the man you see standing in front of you, an irredeemable piece of crap. You think you're doing me a favor here? Just give it a rest already. Always looking at me with those puppy dog eyes, counting on me like I'm even worth looking up to. If you keep it up, might end up forgiving myself, and that's something I have no right to do. Randy? Please, Randy. I don't know what to say. So that's what this is about. Man, this is a relief. Lloyd? Lloyd, what are you? I was scared you'd try to laugh this off, crack a few jokes like always. I would have been stumped if you did. But after all this time, you finally came clean to us. Lloyd. The truth is, we're not all that different. When it comes down to it, you're just as much of a kid as we are. All of us knew you had a heavy burden, but we thought not touching on it was the respectful thing to do. So instead, we just kept relying on you without ever returning the favor. Indeed, he's right. Come on, I just said I don't deserve that kind of treatment. I'll agree with you on this, Randy. Your past actions, your guilt and regrets, they're all yours to carry. That's something that falls on you to come to terms with. And of course, the terms you reach may not be enough to allow you to forgive yourself. But even if no one else forgives you, even if you never forgive yourself, we always will, Randy. That I can promise you. That's right. Being able to forgive and accept each other is exactly what makes us a team. The power of friendship. This is no different from when you all accepted me, even after learning of my past. It would only be right that I pardon your transgressions, just as I do your sleazy, careless attitude. I forgive you too, of course. The weight of taking a life on the battlefield is something we, as soldiers, always have to face. Far be it from me to give a heartfelt speech about the spirit of friendship, no, the power of friendship. But the truth is that everyone piles up sins simply by living. That is to say, in the eyes of Adios, we're not all that different, are we? None of us can cling to the past forever, or know what the future holds. All we can do is live in the moment, like every single day is our last. And at this very moment, we stand together in the same place and time. That simple fact is enough to make you smile, if even just a little. And all I ask in return is that you accept us and our forgiveness for what it is. Every darn time. What did I do to deserve your cornball attempts at consoling me anyway? Do you get off making a chump out of me? Is that it? There's no need to hold it in. I know exactly how it feels to be in your position. That's right. You once said so yourself, didn't you? The moment we joined the SSS, we were fated to fall victim to Lloyd's sappiness. Wait, how's this my fault again? He does have a way with words, doesn't he? For all my expertise as a host, I still can't compare to a smooth talker like him. I'm a murderer, a useless, good-for-nothing suck-a-foo. I try to act all tough and smart, but in the end, I got curb-stomped by a little girl, even if she is a demon inside. It's amazing this little tantrum I threw didn't get us killed. Not that I won't have more down the road. Yet despite all that, you still don't mind. Not one bit. And that goes without saying. Bring it on. We'll always be there to pick up the slack. You know what they say, adversity builds character. Screw you, Wazy. You squealed on me, didn't you? What the heck happened to keeping your mouth shut, you little rat? Now, Randy, you insult me. I didn't breathe a word. Lloyd and the others put in the legwork to find you all on their own. Wait a second, Wazy, you knew Randy had left even before we found out? Wazy, I don't believe you. Wazy, dug yourself to a new low at this one. Hey now, it's not as if I knew exactly where he was headed. Honestly, why do I always have to be the bad guy? He says without a hint of irony. I suggest we leave him in the mountains to reflect on this breach of trust. Well, with that off my chest, I'm ready to get back to business as usual. It's getting kinda late, but why don't we go see how Murray and the rest are doing? Yeah, I agree. I can only hope the Red Constellation made a full retreat from the mountain path. This was definitely a diversion. I'm happy to report that the Red Constellation has made a full retreat from the mountain path. Thankfully, there don't seem to be any signs of looting or pillaging. That's a relief. Thank goodness, that's one silver lining at least. It's core policy not to plunder civilians unless it's absolutely necessary. Though, if they'd been ordered to, they would have stripped the place of everything that wasn't nailed down. Randy? Are you alright? I heard that you got a little carried away back there. I'm good. My rifle's gonna be out of commission for a while, though. Sucks after all the trouble I went through to fix it up. It did get a decent chunk of it broken off by those spinning blades, didn't it? Speaking of Shirley's chainsaw rifle hybrid, it would seem the Red Constellation has a very unusual preference in weaponry. And it's the kind of stuff that you can only get done at a specialized workshop. Gilliam should be able to figure something out if I hit him up, though. Yeah, I'm sure he can. Let's drop it off with him first thing once we get back to the city. I'm proud of you, Randy. You finally mustered up the nerve to pick up a rifle again. Better late than never. But what's this I'm hearing? Don't tell me you were worried about little old Randy. Of course I was. If I hadn't frozen up every time you were behind a barrel, we'd still be in the CGF together. Not that I want us to be together or anything. I just wasn't sure a flake like you could find work anywhere else is all. Really is sweet on him, isn't she? I think Randy has taken notice of that himself. This is Murray of the 1st Unit. Copy that. Where are they now? Can I get a 10-9 on that? Everything all right? The Jaegers who retreated have vanished entirely. Signs indicate that they took the fork in the tunnel that leads towards the ruins. The Moon Temple. Could it be that they're taking refuge inside it? I doubt it. The barricade placed in front of the ruins shows no traces of tampering. Where in the world could they be? That area is lined with steep cliffs all around. If not the ruins, where else could they possibly even go? I know that Shirley girl is anything but sensical, but this isn't adding up. I knew something was off. Thinking back, their numbers on the mountain path weren't nearly what I thought they'd be. What? They numbered 100 strong when they came to Crossbell, and that's just lowballing it. But there were only around 20 of them here in Mainz. More importantly, Sigmund Orlando. Shirley would be lucky to call herself half the beast he is. But where the heck is the guy? You don't suppose... Everyone look. Oh. What? It can't be. Crossbell City, it's on fire. And that's where they end this one. It's actually perfect because I need to mark right now. Really? We get 2 DP for the Doll Studio investigation? You sucker fools. Train derailment, I get 2. It's because I messed up on the other one, huh? Medal of Luster. 1 DP. Probably because I didn't talk to Murray. I bet you if I talked to Murray, I'd get a second one there. Alright. Save and mark. Interestingly enough, when so yesterday, you know, I can just show this. Yesterday, these 2 achievements were at the 18% area, and when I woke up this morning and booted up Steam, they're now at 6.5 and 9.1. I thought that was pretty crazy. 30, so that means that quite a bit of people started playing the game between yesterday and today, which is very, very interesting. Or at least, you know, when I got these achievements versus when I woke up today, which I guess this was on the 19th, so between the 19th and this morning. And, this one's at 2.9%. So, we lead in the pack right now in terms of progress. I did already mark, right? Just mark again. Let's save again.